Welcome to the Wonder Garden channel. If you're like me, loving flowers, loving every leaf, every tender shoot, then you surely understand the heartache of seeing a flower pot you've carefully nurtured, gradually wilting, turning yellow, and seeming beyond saving. But don't give up just yet. Don't rush to throw the plant away. Because today, I will share with you a very simple yet extremely effective method. One that can revive almost any type of flower, even if it's wilting, dropping leaves, or on the brink of collapse. It doesn't matter if the plant is waterlogged, dried out, or lacking nutrients. This method can still save it, because it not only focuses on treating symptoms, but also helps the plant regain vitality from deep within. Let's get started together. I begin by gently lifting this small anthurium plant out of its old pot. Even though the plant seems almost lifeless, I still believe that with a bit of proper care, it can be revived. Little by little, I carefully remove the old soil. Completely removing the old soil not only allows me to check the condition of the roots, but also gives the plant a completely fresh start, a chance to begin anew, free from pathogens, excess substances, or degraded growing medium. Beneath that layer of soil, the plant's weak roots gradually come into view. Some parts are already rotten, while others still have a faint brown color, a sign that the roots haven't completely lost hope. After removing all the old growing medium, I will proceed to cut away the rotten and damaged roots, as well as any parts of the stem that are weakening. Each cut must be decisive yet precise, as any damaged roots left behind could become a source of disease that spreads throughout the plant. In addition to the English voice, we have now created dubbed voices in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to help you understand the content more easily. Listen in your preferred language by opening the video and clicking on Settings, the gear icon, to select the appropriate audio language. This pruning process is not an act of cruelty. It's a crucial step to allow the plant to focus its energy on the healthy parts that still have the potential to recover. Which country are you watching this video from? It's wonderful that we can connect with each other from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button to support me and not miss any orchid care tips. After cutting away all the damaged roots and stems, I will rinse the entire anthurium plant thoroughly under a gentle stream of water. This process helps completely remove debris from the cuts, any dirt still clinging to the roots, and most importantly, reduces the risk of bacteria or fungi invading open wounds. After rinsing, I will place the plant in a cool, well-ventilated area to let the entire stem and roots dry naturally. This drying step is very important, as planting the plant again while the roots are still wet can easily lead to rot recurring. To treat the base of the plant after pruning and cleaning, I will use cinnamon powder, a natural ingredient with highly effective antibacterial and antifungal properties. Cinnamon powder will help protect the cut areas on the roots and stems, preventing fungal diseases from attacking while the plant is still weak. I use 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder. mixed into 500 milliliters of boiling water. Then, I cover it tightly and let it steep until the water cools completely. Next, I will use rice, a familiar ingredient in every kitchen. Rice contains a lot of B vitamins, minerals, and natural starch. When processed correctly, it becomes an excellent nutrient source for the plant's roots and leaves. I will use about 2 tablespoons of white rice. Added to 500 milliliters of clean water, and soaked for 5 hours. After the cinnamon water has completely cooled, I will filter out the sediment that settles at the bottom. We only take the clear water on top, which contains the dissolved nutrients. Removing the sediment ensures the solution doesn't clog when used and prevents cinnamon powder from sticking to the roots, which could hinder the plant's oxygen absorption process. Add 300 milliliters of water to dilute the solution. Next, I will soak the entire base of the anthurium plant in the cinnamon water solution I prepared. This soaking process will help disinfect, resist fungi, and promote root recovery. Thanks to the natural properties of cinnamon, the plant will be protected from the risk of root rot or infection during this highly sensitive initial stage. I will let the plant soak for about 30 minutes. Next, I will use a soft cotton pad, dipped in the previously prepared cinnamon water solution, to gently wipe each leaf of the anthurium plant. This not only helps clean dirt from the leaves, but also aids in preventing fungal diseases and insects, thanks to the natural antibacterial properties of cinnamon powder. While waiting for the plant to soak in the cinnamon water solution, I will prepare the growing medium to repot this anthurium plant. This time, I choose garden soil and coconut coir, two familiar, easily accessible, and highly ideal materials for root recovery. I will mix these two materials at a 1:2 ratio, meaning 1 part soil to 2 parts coconut coir. The garden soil will provide nutrients and retain moisture well, while the coconut coir makes the growing medium loose and well aerated, thus creating ideal conditions for new roots to develop strongly without becoming waterlogged. I will mix them thoroughly, ensuring the mixture is loose and free of clumps. The growing medium after mixing will maintain just the right moisture level, neither too dry nor too wet, very suitable for the anthurium plant after root recovery. After 30 minutes, I will gently remove the plant from the solution. Dabbing the base with clean tissue paper or a soft cloth to absorb excess water. Allowing the base to dry slightly will help prevent waterlogging when planting into the new growing medium. Next, I will proceed to plant the plant into the prepared pot. When placing the plant in the pot, I gently adjust the roots to spread them evenly within the growing medium, ensuring they are not bent or pressed tightly against the pot's sides. Then, I cover the plant up to the base with the freshly mixed growing medium, but not too deeply, to keep the base well ventilated and avoid suffocation. After planting, I lightly press the growing medium around the base to secure the plant and prevent it from wobbling. At this point, you can see the plant is still weak, but thanks to the new, clean, and nutrient-rich growing medium, the plant will begin its journey of revival. Finally, after 5 hours, the rice water has finished soaking. I will filter out the clear liquid, discarding the rice sediment that has settled at the bottom. This is the nutrient-rich, gentle liquid that is very suitable for nourishing the plant during its recovery phase. I will add another 500 milliliters of clean water to dilute it further, helping the plant absorb nutrients easily without being shocked by an overload. This solution will be used to water the base of the newly repotted anthurium plant. With this gentle care process, from cleaning and disinfecting to providing nutrients, I believe the plant has a strong chance of reviving vigorously. Although it looks weak now, with patience and love, the plant will soon sprout its first new leaves. The remaining rice water solution will be poured into a spray bottle and used to mist the orchid pots hanging in the garden. This gentle solution not only provides a bit of natural nutrients, but also cools the leaves, stimulates new root growth, and maintains moisture well during hot days. I always feel joyful when I can reuse materials that might otherwise be discarded to care for my garden. Each time I mist like this, not only are the plants refreshed, but I also feel my heart become lighter and more relaxed. After 4 months, from a weak, almost bare anthurium plant, new shoots have begun to emerge, brimming with vitality. Young leaves unfurl little by little, lush green and fresh. The tender white roots have also extended, proving that the plant is reviving strongly from within. Beneath the leaves, the first flower buds have started to appear, signaling an upcoming blooming season. A vibrant season born from patience and loving care. And if you also have a struggling plant pot, don't give up too soon. Try this method and who knows, a miracle might happen right in your own garden. By consistently applying organic methods, the plants in your garden will soon recover, become healthy, and bloom vibrantly, without the need for any chemicals or additives. With just simple, easily accessible, and completely natural ingredients, you can create a wholesome living environment for your plants. And now, I invite you to join me in admiring a few flowers in my small garden, where every leaf and every petal is cared for with love, patience, and purely natural values. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to not miss any useful tips. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next videos.